Hi, welcome back to my channel. Psychic medium Jennifer Hall here. Thank you for joining me. In this video, I'm going to share with you the really great and the not so great symptoms that come along with spiritual awakening. Obviously, there's nothing wrong or bad about spiritual awakening, clearly, but sometimes when you raise your vibration to a level where you're starting to awaken a little bit, sometimes it comes with some not so great physical symptoms. So we're going to talk about those very briefly, and then we're going to get into the wonderful things that you can expect with this process. And then if you stick around to the very end, I'm also going to share just a few little tidbits on how you can actually speed up the process and maybe avoid some of those yucky feelings altogether. So let's get into it.
Welcome to Spirit Speaks with Psychic medium Jennifer Hall.
Okay, so first let's talk about what spiritual awakening really means. So I actually use that interchangeably with raising your vibration. So science tells us that everything is vibration, including our physical bodies and everything around us. But our physical bodies have a slightly lower vibration than our spirit energy. So spirit actually is the highest vibration that there is. And if you raise your vibration, that's why it makes it a little bit easier to communicate with spirit, hint, hint. When you're going through the process of wanting to raise your vibration, what sort of happens is that your spirit will kind of get there a little bit faster usually than your body will. So your body being a little bit of a lower, denser vibration might take some time to catch up. This could be literally just like 24 hours or a couple of days, or it could be a couple of weeks, depending on where you sit vibrationally and what you're doing to help yourself along the way. So if you're adopting some activities in your life and purposefully and mindfully trying to raise your vibration right now, or at this point in your life, or if you decide to do that, keep in mind that you might need to have a little bit of patience with yourself. It could take some time, and you might experience a few physical symptoms along the way as your body adjusts to the new vibration. So for example, you could experience headaches. Headaches are usually associated with opening the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. So as you're kind of raising your vibration and bringing in a new energy field around you, a lighter, a higher one, a lot of the time this can create some tension and pain in your physical head. So be mindful of that. Again, really just kind of go with the flow if you can along the way. But headaches might be a symptom. You could experience a little bit of lower energy or fatigue, again, as your body adjusts. You might also experience some mood swings. Your mood might seem a little bit volatile, especially maybe to those around you, but you might notice it as well. Or you might also be a little bit more emotional. So you might also experience physical pain. And this could be joint pain or achiness. It could be just really kind of an unwell, almost like flu-like feeling. Being mindful of these symptoms, they don't happen to everybody. They certainly don't have to happen to anybody. But if you are experiencing those along the way, please don't give up, because those are actually just the signs to say that you're just about there. Now, on the flip side, or maybe even along the way, you might have a splitting headache, but at the exact same time be experiencing some of these beautiful symptoms that come along with spiritual awakening or raising your vibration. These symptoms literally happen right away. It's very palpable in your experience. So it might be things like feeling a little bit more easygoing in your life, a little bit less worry or anxiety, kind of just letting things fall into place, feeling a little bit of clarity, or really kind of having some bright ideas and aha moments, and things are just sort of lining up. That sort of overall feeling of like, okay, things are good, things are okay, things will work out as they need to. So another thing that you might experience is a heightened sense of emotion. So not just like a volatile emotion, like you can't control them or anything like that. That could happen. But I'm talking about a sensitivity. So as you're raising your vibration, you're more sensitive and you're feeling your emotions and your feelings stronger. So love feels bigger and kind of more patient and more kind, and joy feels even better. And you experience things like excitement and eagerness like you've never experienced it before. So really kind of revel in that, because it's a beautiful thing to feel your emotions so deeply, the good and the bad ones, but especially the good. So you'll also likely feel a lot less judgmental. Yes, to other people, towards other people, you'll be more understanding, a little bit more patient with them, maybe your kids, your coworkers, your family members, whatever it happens to be. But particularly, you'll be less judgmental with yourself. So being a lot more patient with yourself and a lot more understanding, and giving yourself some grace and allowing yourself to kind of be where you need to be. Also probably feel a lot less worry, have fewer bouts of anxiety or a panic or whatever. If you suffer from any of those things, you'll probably feel a lot calmer, and also really experiencing a lot more clarity, meaning that life just looks clear. So you'll have maybe less physical symptoms like brain fog and stuff, but so literally feeling more clear, but things will feel like you know where you're going. So there you have it. You've got some not so great symptoms of spiritual awakening, but you also have some beautiful outcomes and beautiful symptoms that you can experience all along the way while you're raising your vibration. I want to talk really briefly about a few little tidbits on how you can speed up the process, but not only that, maybe even eliminate some of these sort of negative, not so great feelings that you are experiencing. The very first thing that I would recommend when you're trying to raise your vibration or doing any kind of activity or process that helps you along the path, I really encourage you to just be patient. Be patient with yourself and be patient with the process. Your body and your energy field, they know exactly what to do in order to balance out and to raise the vibration so that you can feel better and better and better in your life. I would just say, get out of the way. I think that we have as humans just this innate desire to make everything work and to be the ones that have to take control of it all. And I just want to say, step back, relax. You have nothing else to do except for the process that you're using to raise your vibration. That's your only job in this whole entire process of awakening. So just sit back, relax, and let things happen, and you will actually speed up the process along the way because you will not be resisting. So another thing that I highly recommend throughout this process, and this might be something that you're actually starting to do in order to raise your vibration in the first place, but it's to meditate. And truly, what could be easier than just sitting there, not thinking, in a quiet room, not doing anything? That in itself will raise your vibration. But what it also does is it kind of allows some calm and clarity sort of seep in, especially if you're not feeling that great. So again, be patient with yourself with the meditation process. I know a lot of people struggle with this. Yeah, but Jen, it's impossible for my mind to shut up. Well, that's okay. Just be patient with it, and you never know. Maybe you'll sit there for long enough that you'll have just a brief little second of, non-thought or a clarity moment. So that is enough to raise your vibration just even a tiny bit. So, but meditation, I feel like, is hands down, my biggest, most favorite tool for raising your vibration, and I encourage you to try it out. Not only will it help you, like I said, raise your vibration, but it'll also help sort of balance out some of these crazy emotions that you might be feeling all along the way. So the last thing that I would highly recommend when it comes to raising your vibration is be gentle with yourself. And really, again, kind of adopting this self-care routine, something that replenishes you. Find time for you, time to rest, especially resting your body, particularly if you're feeling kind of these not so great symptoms that we talked about, but to rest your mind as well. Take some time away from your busy schedule if you can manage it. And if you can't, if you're still in that busy schedule, just take maybe a few moments here and there throughout the day to just have like a quiet moment of reflection, a quiet mindful moment. And you'll notice that awareness, especially because you're raising your vibration in the first place, you'll experience more mindful moments throughout your day. But if you can intentionally throw them into your day, so maybe once an hour, maybe even have like a little alarm that goes off on your phone or on your watch that just reminds you, what am I doing? Where am I at? Just breathe and just calm down a little bit and take things slowly. So mindful moments, self-care, super important in this process. Take care of you, and your vibration will surely raise as fast as it possibly can. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you know. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up. If it was helpful for you, please comment below and tell me so. I also would love for you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thanks so much. See you next time.